Hi guys, this is Robert Clark from OmniTechNews.net, and today I'm going to be giving you my first impressions of the Windows Phone 7 operating system. Now I am running on the HT7 from Tmobile, but this generally applies to anything as Windows Phone 7 is available on a number of new phones like the Mozart, the Focus on AT&T. There are a lot of phones out there right now that have Windows Phone 7, except Verizon and Sprint are not currently available with Windows Phone 7s. So overall, I've been looking forward to this for a while now, and it's finally here, Windows Phone 7, you know, and everyone's really asking, is it that good? Well, my first impressions are, yeah, I mean, it's got everything that I want, and it does everything just fine, but the question is, does it do it well? There are a number of key features that I really miss compared to my Samsung Vibrant. For example, copy and paste are not in this. Multitasking is also not available, so let's say you've got a third-party podcasting app, one like my dad is building at ClarkZone on Twitter. He's building a podcasting app, but then when you leave the app, it is the music or the podcast stops. Now this isn't the app's fault, it's mainly just the operating system, and the APIs do not allow this sort of thing yet. But overall, I really like it. It's got some really cool features like Xbox Live. You can get achievements and stuff, and when you get games, your friends will see that you're playing games, and everything's integrated with Xbox Live. As you can see, this is my avatar, which isn't that up to date, but you can actually edit the avatar on your device, which is really cool. You can, get the achievements, as I said earlier. You've got leaderboards, and hopefully in the future we'll see some multiplayer stuff going on. But as of right now, it's just, single player gameplay, although the leaderboards I found are just really good. Comparing your scores for games with your friends is really easy to do. Now this is also a good example of another thing I don't like. A lot of apps run or open quite slowly. This is partly because of no multitasking, but as you can see, this app which I clicked on 30 seconds earlier is still not loaded. Now this is probably just a defect just in this boot, because it is not normally this slow. But one of the reasons could be also leads to another thing I love about this phone is that you can actually use it while you're syncing it, like as opposed to the iPhone. I know that sometimes if you're syncing stuff you can't actually use it, but right now I'm syncing full-length movies, as this is one of my first syncs. I've been so into the device I haven't really synced it very much. But as you can see here, all the games, there are a number of good games. There are about good 20 Xbox Live games on the marketplace right now, although there's still other games, which I think is really nice for developers that don't want a complete Xbox Live game. It's there. But I'm trying not to make this a review for you guys, but so email is also really good. Composing an email is actually really nice. Just hit the plus button. Then it brings up this really cool, standard pretty much interface, except the great thing about it is that it integrates, with Hotmail, which not a lot of phones do natively these days. So it's got all the Foursquare apps, but apps on the app front, the Windows Phone is actually missing quite a lot of them right now. We don't have apps from all the big developers yet, although there are a number of big developers that have joined the bandwagon and have made apps. But there's a starting library. There have been apps launched every single day, and I really like that. One of my favorites is Touch Note. Basically, you take a picture of something, then you can send it as a postcard to anyone, anywhere in the world. And as you can see, my apps are loading extremely slowly as I'm syncing the device. Kind of counterproductive. Last thing I'm going to touch on is the UI. I love the way how it is. It's so fluid. Opening apps, the user interface, for example, Twitter. It's just so fluid. The interface of having separate slides and just having one big slide and then sliding back and forth is just, it's really, really nice. And I think Microsoft have definitely innovated in this sense. Live tiles, as you can see all the people here. It's updating Xbox Live, you know, my gamer or my avatars, you know, messing around on the screen. Some apps don't have it, obviously, but you know, it's really customizable. If there's a playlist you like, you can pin it right here. It syncs with Zune, so it's really nice. For some reason, it's not loading any apps. It's probably because I'm not syncing, but most likely it's because I'm shooting a video. So this has been Robert Clark from OmniTechNews.net giving you my first impressions of Windows Phone 7 on the HD7 device. I will be reviewing the HD7 in the future. Thanks for watching.